So I was watching Dr. Cheyenne Ryan's interview on The Breakfast Club, and one thing that she said, well, several things that she said stood out to me, but this one thing in particular. So she was asked about her dissertation, and she started responding, talking about how she's not able to access certain school records and her transcript because the school shut down. Now, this video is not really about that. It's not about whether or not she actually graduated or whether or not that's actually true. But what I did want to highlight about that situation or that scenario is that at any time, this could happen. At any time, your access to a system can be cut off. A school, a job, a company laptop, an email address, a social media account, literally anything. And that's why I think it's so important that people keep their own records, their own documents, their own proof of work and life somewhere that they control. This could be anything from projects you've worked on, presentations, research, feedback you've received, recommendation letters, contacts, and relationships, and the list goes on. So many people assume, like, oh, I'll just get that later, I'll be able to access it later, and that's just not true anymore. Layoffs happen, systems change, schools close, managers leave, emails get deactivated, accounts get hacked, platforms can disappear. And because of all this, you have to learn how to keep your own career archive. And this is why I'm such a huge advocate of keeping a brag book and keeping documentation of your work and growth over time. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Some people will just keep a laundry list in a notes app. Some people will have a folder on their desktop where they just drop, feedback or project outcomes, etc. in that folder. You could use a system. I use Notion, and I have created a template that I use to document all of these things. But at the end of the day, the system itself matters less than the habit. All that to say, if you lost access tomorrow, what proof of your work, your skills, your experiences, your relationships, etc., would still belong to you?